Hey y'all, how are y'all? Hope everyone is well out there. Staying healthy and staying encouraged during this whole coronavirus situation. Today I wanted to come and do a makeup video. So this one is not fashion related, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I really do get a lot of compliments on my makeup in real life, like when I do my makeup. I am not a makeup artist. I have just watched a lot of YouTube videos and I just do what I like. I figure out some things that I like. I figured out some products that I like, and that's just what I do. So I'm gonna share that with you all. I am here with my mom, so if y'all hear her, this is real life. You know, she's a bit loud sometimes. um, but yeah, so let's get started. Face has already been prepped. Just some of my skincare things. One thing that I have is a monthly subscription to Itsby. I will leave a referral link below. So Itsby is a beauty subscription. I've been doing Itsby since 2017. If it's not broke, no need to fix it. At the time, I know Birchbox was one. I decided to go for Itsby for whatever reason back then. I know now, like, I don't think this was around in 2017, but Sephora has Play. But the good thing about these beauty subscription boxes is you get to try products, decide what you like, decide what you want to make a regular part of your beauty skincare routine. So like I said, I've already prepped my face. I'm trying this Murad Acne Control facial cleanser. I break out on my chin because I have to wax my chin. Without going into much, just genetically speaking, like I've been to the doctor, had hormone tests, got tested for PCOS, all that kind of stuff, and mine is just genetic. I'm hairy AF. So I have to wax, so I end up having like breakouts on my chin. Obviously I have hyperpigmentation there as well. Long story short, trying this one. This is one that came in my Itsby box. Just gonna see how I like it. There is another one that I really love, and I plan on investing in. Also did a mask today, a Kai Berry mask. This came in my Itsby box. You should be like masking and or exfoliating at least twice a week. I don't always do it twice a week, just being honest, life, but we really should. This is also a serum I'm trying. It's called 111 Skin. I did that. Also came in my Itsby and then moisturized. Now, with all that being said, I am ready to start my makeup. If you see me here, it's because I have my mirror. So I'm gonna be a little bit back and forth. So I'm gonna do prime. This is Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. My skin is combination, and especially during the wintertime, I get dry really here. So, but it's get ready to get warm, and typically during the summer, I do like a mattifying primer because I do get really oily there. But anyways, for now, we're gonna use this Tarte Base Tape. Hopefully I have everything I need. And, oh, it's really liquidy. I'm just gonna apply it all over. Like Maybelline Fit Me. This is shade 338, which is spicy brown. This is literally one of my favorite drugstore foundations. My number one favorite foundation is Marc Jacobs Shameless. I love, love, love that foundation. That was actually a sample that I received in an Itsby bag. And if you are willing to spend a coin on a foundation, honey, you know, you can always go to like Sephora or Ulta somewhere and get a sample. Try it out. It is like a flawless finish, but this is like second in line to me. I usually just put a little bit on my hand and then, oh, almost got away. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I probably don't even have to, well, no, I actually do need the mirror. Scared to say I probably can just look at the camera, but so I'm gonna take a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. This time, just wanna put it specifically on the areas that I want a little bit more coverage. Alright, next up is concealer. This is LA Girl Pro Concealer. I get it in Cool Tan. Concealer, you know, you like to do a shade or two lighter than your complexion. I said I was gonna start playing with eyeshadow again. Like when I first, like I mean in college, started doing makeup. Like I was that friend that used to do everybody makeup in college, and everyone thought like I did bomb makeup. And it's funny looking back at those pictures because it was far from it. But honey, the blending game has changed tremendously. But I went to a more minimalistic approach of doing my makeup, you know, which is kind of funny. I'll let y'all determine whether you think it's minimalistic or not. But for me, it was a more minimalistic approach. So, like, I just was not into eyeshadow anymore. Yeah, so, but I said I was going to start playing around with it again. And maybe now that, you know, I have a little bit of time on my hand, it will be a good time to start. Also, I have such a short forehead that sometimes a little goes too far. On my forehead, but anyhow. Now I'm just gonna blend it using a different sponge. Sometimes I what do you call, skin correct? Sometimes I don't. But again, for my hyperpigmentation, because it helps with like contouring my nose, because yes, I do contour my nose. I do love a snatch nose. Some people feel differently about that, but as for me, I want her to be snatched, honey. Snatched. I'm gonna do a IGTV video on my like just daily makeup routine. That one is very Very simple. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more. Just a little bit for the I love this loose setting powder, banana color setting powder. It's Black Radiance. I've tried a lot of setting powders. Ladies, if you know you're not that familiar with makeup, some of y'all I know will be professionals, no more than me. But like for us people with melanin, I recommend the banana color setting powder. Don't go out there buying that white setting powder. It's not for us. Flashback, be real. So whatever kind you try, this is my go-to. I love the Black Radiance. This is what I found that works for me, but that is a little tip. I hear people that, especially people that don't know about makeup, they're always like, why is it wet around their ass? First of all, it's just flashback from the camera. You can't see it in real life. Relax, it's okay. But yeah, that's why. So I just dip the same sponge that I use concealer, and I set it. I do not bake again because baking just will completely dry me out. Concealer is where I set with this powder. I conceal around my mouth because I have hyperpigmentation. Not everyone does that. You just have to kind of play around with what you feel is best for you. I set my whole face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So this I'm going to apply over my entire face, and I use the Deep. This one I do a little different. I just take some, I put it in the top, and I get my brush, I dip it, I shake off the excess. Now, my technique is I go in with where I did not conceal and set with the banana powder. So for me, that's here. Gonna do the same thing for the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing for the outside of my forehead here. And then the same thing again for the other side. Then I take a little bit more. That should be more than enough. And I go over my entire face. Now, this is the time that I take to spray my face. This is the Vitamin C Fluoric Acid Antioxidant Glow Facial Mist. And it is enriched with pure rose water and peptides. It's almost time for some more. I find this at Marshall's, Burlington, those places. And you can literally always, it's the Advanced Clinicals. They always have them, like all of them. So that just allows everything to kind of set in. I need to get, first of all, I prefer powder contour, which some people call bronzer, whatever. But I ran out of the powder one, and then I started using this one. And I need to get it. And I think I'm going to get the Black Radiance one because they have a powder one. But anywho, this is the brush that I use to contour my face. I'm just dipping it in the darkest color. Nothing crazy here. To get some on the brush. I always suck in, but a lot of us, especially African Americans, kind of have that like already natural contour, that hyperpigmentation that happens on our face. But this is where I contour. Again. I hit my jawline. And essentially, you're just adding some color, you know, shadows, essentially, back into your face. There's different ways, like you'll see people draw on their face, go back in and do it. I don't like that method because it gets to be a little too heavy for me, you know. I like a good old beat, but I also like it to be a little bit more natural. So, and next up, I'm gonna do my nose, contour my nose. I just take this little brush and I do my nose. This is my technique. I keep closing that, I don't know why. But to me, it helps me see like the natural line that I want to. Follow when I do it like that. And then I just, again, the key is always going to be to blend, blend, blend. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray again. Definitely time for some more of this. My highlights. This is I'm gonna use, well, I'll just use this one. So this is one that I also got in my It's Me bag. Shayna B Miami. This is a highlighter illuminator in the shade Beachy. And I will show it to you. So it's kind of like a goldy, bronzy color. So I got my brush, dab dab. I always start with my nose. What is that called? Cupid's bow. Is that what it's called for real? Did I make that up? I don't know. Could have. I did my cheeks. Oh, other thing, I do not use blush. I have not found a blush that I like, whether I go for more peachy, more red, you know, like I just can't find one that I like. I have really, really red undertone and I naturally blush a lot in general. Like, you know, my cheeks will just be red as if I had on blush and I don't like it. So I also don't use blush. Cause honey, these cheeks turn red in a second. And I just be like, jeez. People be like, why your cheeks so red? Honey, that is a great question. And then my forehead. Let me take a look. Oh yes, honey. Just to set everything. I hate that it's not working properly because it's almost gone. Of course, when I want to do my video, it wants to be almost gone. Be right back. Ooh, even still. I don't know if that's better or not, but not really. Honestly, but that's okay because I'm gonna include some pictures. Last thing, I honestly get a lot of blush, not blush, mascaras in my Itsy packages. I love mascara. I love mixing them. So this one is It Cosmetics Superhero, and this one is Benefit Cosmetic Bad Girl Bang. I'm just gonna use both of these to finish off the look. honey. I just need y'all to get into this beat, honey. 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 That's okay. I'm gonna have pictures. Oh, wrong way. See, that's what I get for calling. Get down. Let me tell y'all men one thing. Y'all always want to compare women and our makeup. But them beards, no shade, change some of y'all lives. So anywho, that's just me being funny. That's what I think for real, but it is what it is. Like, I do think beards is the equivalent of women's makeup. But yeah, this is what I do when I want to like go all out. Again, it is far from my everyday. I don't do this every day. Again, it took me way longer because I was like talking through it, but I hope you enjoyed it. These brows is something I need to work on in real life. Like really. But yeah, I'm gonna insert some pictures so you guys can like see the final look. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, feel free to comment if you have any questions, watch my other videos. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing 2 more videos tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram so you can see the like my everyday routine, which is literally like a 5-minute situation. It's much more simple than this, even though I feel like this one is a lot simple than a lot of other people's videos. Of course, I would add a lip and be on my way. Thank y'all for tuning in. Talk to you soon.